How's it going, everybody? It's me. You know who it is. I'm not going to introduce myself. You fucking tuned in here with a reason anyway. So, what I'm going to talk about is just a small little update. Nothing major. It's actually something incredibly good and awesome for me. I'm going to be gone for a week starting next Thursday. I think it's going to be on Thursday. I don't know. It could be Friday when we're heading down. I'm not 100% sure. But the point being is I am going to be in a completely different fucking state away from my computer. The only chance of us actually being able to get a recording done and out is if I were to bring my blue ice snowball microphone down, and I did something on, like, my sister's PC after downloading OBS and then putting it up, and that just sounds like a pain in the ass, so I'm just going to put everything off for a week. I wanted to make sure that I had everything going for Lobotomy Corporation for you guys, though, regardless. I'm going to keep all of my shit in my queued folder, just in case there's something in there that I need to insert on the next Lobotomy Corporation video. And beyond that, it's really everything that I wanted to get taken care of on this channel for the time being. Starbound is still going to be on the back burner for a little while here until at the very least I come back. Probably going to get one of those out as well, and then we're going to work towards getting more lobotomy shit taken care of because we're getting really close to the end of the game, and I just want to see the end of the fucking game already, and it requires a lot of shit that we need to do that's really kicking us in the balls. But I feel like we've got a good handle on what's going on here. By the way, what should be going on in the background, if you guys are curious about what it is, and you haven't seen the first video that I did on this on the channel, which was a silent impression video, actually, which, it's about Girls Frontline is what I'm trying to get onto. Sometimes I turn on the microphone, I start talking about shit, and then I use, like, a lot of the wrong contractions and words for some strange reason. And I listened back to it later on, and it makes no fucking sense. I wouldn't talk to people like this in real life, but on a microphone, for some strange reason, I always fuck up that way. But anyway, this is Girls Frontline that is running on in the background, and I really hope that I have a lot of time to work on this event. What I'm doing right here, I don't know if this is, like, where I'm already running the run or not. I don't know how long this video is going to go on for, so just in case, and it winds up being in post later on after what I'm saying right now, because I think it was a good 3-4 minutes of preparations and grabbing all of my daily shit and setting up all of my fucking productions to get going before I went into the run, repairing all of my T-dolls and shit. It's an event that was an old event, apparently, a long time ago, that people did in order to get, I don't know if it was OTS 14 that was the original 1-4E reward, but I know 5-7 was the reward from it a while ago, and that is a character, or rather a T-doll, that a lot of people really, really, really desired as a highly sought-after character, mostly because of the fact that 5-7 is just really elusive. It is an event-only T-doll, so the only people who've gotten her have, for the most part, grinded through RNGesus rather than doing anything in an event that guaranteed the drop. So she's like a really rare thing. I don't know. From what my understanding is, at least, she's really rare. If there's anybody that actually plays the game and is like, no, you're a fucking idiot and she's not super rare, then my apologies. But to my understanding, 5-7 is a pretty rare T-doll in the long run of things because of her exclusivity to events and just being a limited drop from events for the most part. I'm not sure if she ever was a guaranteed drop from anything. I feel like she was with one of those 1800 point events a while ago, but anyway, point of the matter was I finally got my OTS 14 out of this, which is a really fucking amazing T-doll for doing night missions. I'm actually really surprised and excited about how well my night runs have been going with this event going on, because it has always been my weak point, and I still need to work on a lot of characters to get my night runs going for that. So that'll be really neat when I finally get that going. 5-7 is just for the collector's purposes of it. It's not because she's rare, it's not because she's especially good at anything. I'm pretty sure that her ability isn't even that amazing for a 5-star T-doll, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, and there are other girls that do shit that she does better, but she's a pretty decent all-around T-doll, I believe. It's been a while since I've looked at her on the wiki. My apologies. No, like, just don't even listen to me for spreading false information, whatever the case is. Take everything that I say with a grain of salt, but I just want her because she's a fucking 5-7 and I have always loved that handgun, and it's just cool, you know what I mean? You just want things to just have. It's kind of what the fucking point of the game is in general. You collect these characters because they basically are anime girl representations of all of your favorite guns, you know what I mean? Like, it's very hilarious that way to me altogether. But anyway, that's what's going on in the background right here, is I'm trying to go ahead and do that, and I can actually spank the shit out of Ouroboros, the Sneck. Yeah, the whole entire, the run that I have on here is pretty terrible looking too. For some strange reason, she gets all of her fucking hits off on my tanks and completely mops the floor with Ingram. She manages not to kill her though, so that's a plus. But dear God, that was, I don't know. It's a pretty fucking fun game. For anybody who hasn't seen my first video about this is actually a really fun and a really solid mobile game that I highly recommend. It's not limited based off of the amount of time that you can put on it. For the most part, I've been able to do as many runs as I have ever wanted to do in this game. I'm not usually limited by much. Early on in the game, before you get a lot of quick repair tickets, you're going to wind up rotating your tanks around a lot to be able to get anything done, so that is especially something that you will wind up doing. There's going to be a lot of swapping tanks around while you're waiting for them to repair. And then later on, you'll start doing what I do when building 700 plus fucking express tickets for repairing T-dolls, so you never really have to care about taking damage so much when you're grinding an event like this. I have so many fucking items in this game from just collecting things. It's absolutely ridiculous. I have so many different things, so many different T-dolls. The biggest crux that I don't know if that's the right word to use. The biggest problem that I've had in this game is trying to get experience to level up my T-dolls, to be perfectly honest with you. I've completely flown off of the handle by this point, by the way, on what I was talking about originally with the vlog, but I don't know, I just wanted to put up another video for you guys to just see something on the channel in the meantime, and also explain that I'm not going to be putting anything up for a week, so I don't really know any more to go on to in terms of the actual channel itself, so that's mainly why I'm talking about Girls Frontline here. And I don't know, I don't really know what else to add into this video beyond that point. I'm gonna be gone in a completely different fucking state for a while. Starbound will be probably the first thing that I work on when I get back, because I will still have Sunday and Monday off when I get back. This has been a terrible week because it was a fucking Sunday sales week, which means I had one goddamn day off. And I'm on today, tomorrow, and the next day until I am off Thursday, which is your usual second day off that we have on these Sunday sales weeks. But it's also the day that we will be going down to visit my family, which will be pretty neat, by the way, because I just haven't seen anybody from this side of the family in over a decade. So, again, all really, really, really great things, including seeing a grandparent that I haven't seen in a while that is quite old. So it'll be great, it'll be fun, it'll be nice and warm, and it'll be very interesting altogether. But I guess back over to Girls Frontline, really. I'm sorry guys, I'm really fucking just fluffing shit up right now, and I don't know, I don't want to leave just the video running on Girls Frontline. You know what, fuck it, we're gonna leave the video rolling on Girls Frontline. Towards the end of this, I'm gonna go through all of the T-dolls and stuff that I've gotten recently. I don't think that there's anything past a certain point, like maybe 5 or 6 rows down, which is what, like 30 T-dolls. I have like 160 on standby. Some of them are just specifically for dummy links later on down the line that I can fuse into it, but for the most part, yeah, it misses a large amount of the ones that I have had since I did the silent impression video about it, though, but there's just a bunch of stuff that I wind up clicking through just for the hell of it towards the end of this, so just wanted to leave that one there if you're going to continue to watch through the battle and all that other stuff, because there is a point where I dig through the T-dolls that I have. So that being said, guys, I will see you later on. Catch you in 2 weeks when all of that shit is taken care of, and I am back in here and ready to do Starbound and Lobotomy Corporation all over again with a renewed vigor. So, take it easy, guys. 指揮官、私なら彼女たちを超えられるでしょうか。かかってきたまえ。すぐ終わらせてやる。
の価値必ず発揮します。安心して死んでください。うぬぼれないで。用意自由射撃開始。
私が相手に負けても恥じることはないだろう。
分は100倍にして返す。さあ皆殺しの準備をしましょうか。自由射撃開始。外さないから。ここですよ。覚悟なさい。
何も見えない。
ご主人様どうも。こうしたやつ褒めてくれればもっと努力しますよ。お主らしいか。次は見てなさい。MP5？ なんで助けに来んの？散々いじめたのに。いや、何？